Hello, my lilies, and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Just a check in. Do you feel good? Do you feel alright today? But yeah, today's reading is kind of go with the flow, what kind of messages you're supposed to receive right now. That type of a reading. So, we are just gonna see what the spirit guides are trying to tell you. And if you do have a particular god that you actually pray to, think about your spirit guides as that god. And if you don't believe in god, then you can just think of that as a universe. So yeah, also I have a sore throat today, so I'm going to be drinking my tea, which I have here, sipping it from time to time. But yeah, let's get into the reading. So basically we're going to use the simplified tarot deck for main messages and then oracle deck for deeper messages as usual. If you're new to the channel, then do subscribe and like this video so you can come back for more. I haven't had a posting schedule yet, but I'm trying to find one like that is favorable. I'm still deciding on that. So let's see. What are your spirit guides trying to tell you? Okay, the first card that popped out is the Page of Swords in reverse. It's a warning card usually in tarot that you need to change something about the way you talk to the people in your life, because have a feeling that the people in your life feel like you're not prioritizing them, or you're not actually giving them the time of the day, because maybe you're not communicating it to them properly. That's why they feel like you don't care about them, maybe. Like, okay, way too many messages. Yeah, you are anxious to express yourself to them. You're very anxious in telling people what you feel and what you want to do, and what you actually how much you prioritize them. You're afraid of telling them that because you feel like if you say that to them, you're going to be vulnerable and you don't want to be in that situation. But you are overly anxious about this, and that is causing you to lose these people, because they were supposed to be here for in the long run. They are going to be here in the long run, but because you are not telling them the exact things, you're not telling them exactly how you feel and you're not expressing it to them, they might feel like they are not important to you, and which is why you might lose these people who you consider very important. This is a classic miscommunication cards. Like, yeah, you are seeking solace in harmful ways. So maybe you're not considering your people that are actually there for you. You need to take some time off and figure out who you are. There's a situation that is causing you to feel like this. Maybe another person who is trying to tell you that, yeah, no, your friends are not like that. Your friends don't care about you at all. There might be another, I feel like it might even be a family person, like a person from your family, a close relative or distant, who is trying to tell you that these people that you seek as your friends, seek as your comfort zone, are not really there for you, and you are getting manipulated by them. But you have the choice to walk away. You have the choice to make your own decisions and look look within yourself and figure out what it is that they mean to you. Do not depend on their words alone. This, if you don't actually deal with this, is going to keep coming back again and again. We got the Tower card. It usually signifies an unexpected event that has happened, but in reverse it shows that you have narrowly avoided a disaster, and you have to do something to prevent it from coming back, because it's going to keep coming back around again and again. So this similar kind of thing might have been occurring several times, like similar dynamics might have been reoccurring, that always your friend, you get close to some people and then someone tells you that they are not it, and then you lose them, and you just never got a chance to actually tell them that you, yeah, you are mean a great lot to me. And I feel like you need to tell them that, because even though you might be showing it through action, sometimes just telling it is much more important, because the other person might be confused on why you are treating them this way suddenly, and they might get confused on exactly what it is that you want right now. So communicating it would be for the best. You need to improve your communication skills. You are determined about this relationship, about keeping these friendships, and you are thinking about it emotionally, which is a very good thing, but you need to express those emotions right now. Those emotions just stuck inside you and like bottled up are not a good thing. Even if it's an emotion of love or like anger towards something, you need to tell them. You need to express yourself and at least give your point of view to that situation, so that the other person knows if they have to change, what they actually have to do in this situation. Yeah. It's the death of the old you. Like the death card, don't be scared of the death card. For anyone who knows tarot, even like on the basic level, knows that the death card is usually a good card, especially in this position. So you're going through a transformation. Just a second. Yeah, you're going through a transformation and you're letting go of that old version of you who is afraid to speak up, who's afraid to communicate, because you are also somewhere deep down afraid of people leaving you. But don't be scared about that feeling, don't prioritize that feeling too much, because as I can see, there are a lot of people who just want to be there for you but cannot be there for you because you're not letting them be there for you. You need to rely on your own self to guide you through this more than anyone else. Do not seek guidance from anyone else right now. Deep within, and figure out what it is that you feel. Figure out what it is that means so much for you in this friendship, that is causing you to still stay. I'm going to get some last cards from this deck. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. You feel like the world is against you right now because everyone is telling you what you should do, and that it goes completely against what it is that you want to do. But things are not as bad as you are thinking right now. There's still scope for improvement. There's still somewhere you can just take the reins of your own fate and actually lead the horse. You can figure something out. You need to have hope, because there is a this pain is just short term. Once you figure out what you want to do, that pain is not going to be there anymore. There's only going to be clarity, and that clarity is going to help you move forward. Let's get some oracle messages from the oracle deck. It's the black-eyed Susan, optimism and resilience, and then the tulip in reverse. You need to, as we discussed before, you have given up hope on this situation, but that is not something you are actually supposed to do. Have the optimism. You're going to get through this. Only by persevering are you going to get through this. The Black Eyed Susan says that perfectly, resilience and optimism. So that is something you need to have right now. And the tulip in reverse might show that you are losing your charm right now because everyone is against you. You're losing yourself, and you are losing your devotion also. This devotion might be towards that person in that family also. Like, you were very devoted to them. Like, everything they used to say were just, you agreed with it and you would do exactly that. There are some people like that who are quite intellectual, and this person also might be quite intellectual in other terms, but not when it comes to friendships, especially not this one, because you can you can have this friendship, and you need to communicate for that. Yeah, there's a sweetness in this friendship that's making you want to stay. There's like a sense of nostalgia. It brings you back to your childhood because it just feels so freeing. It feels like finally you are everything that you wanted to be. Carnations. These are my favorite flowers, by the way. I love carnations so much. Opulence and gracefulness. You need to lead this whole thing with grace. Like, if there's someone who wants to go, let them go. But you need to communicate for that. So, the bigger message that I have for you guys here is take your own choices into consideration. Take only yourself into consideration and think about yourself first, and then communicate that to others. Make sure that you know what it is that you want in this relationship, whatever that relationship might be, and then communicate to them. And if they're willing to stay, then well and good. And if they're not willing to stay, then you just have to let them go. Okay? So, yeah, this was the reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did resonate with it, then do comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Also, this was a generalized timeless reading. So, whatever it is that, um, whenever it is that you are going to listen to it, just consider it as so and take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, bye bye.